Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Zach Kennedy, home marketing specialist and realtor in Birmingham, Alabama. And I recently did a video for a client that's relocating from Colorado to Birmingham. I did a driving tour of a D.R. Horton Tradition Series neighborhood named Mallard Landing. It's located in Alabaster. So I figured I would bring you guys along for the ride as I kind of tour this neighborhood for my buyer, tell you a little bit about it. If you saw my video last week, you know that I did a tour of Brookside Square, which is a D.R. Horton Express Series neighborhood in Mount Olive, which is north of the city in Jefferson County. This one is located in Alabaster, about 20 to 25 minutes south of the city of Birmingham. And so I wanted to kind of show you what the floor plans are. This is a very popular community in Alabaster. Alabaster was recently named number 34 out of the top 50 for small towns that are best for families in America. So Alabaster is a suburb of Birmingham that is thriving right now, and it's growing, and new developments like this one are part of the reason why. And so let me just kind of give you, as we tour through the neighborhood here, we're about 15 minutes. I want to kind of give you an idea of first where Alabaster is located, where Mallard Landing is located. So as we zoom in here, we've got the city of Birmingham, of course, our southern bypass 459, heavy suburb metro area. So a lot of that suburban development is located to the south of the city. In Jefferson County and also in Shelby County. So as we come down Interstate 65 or Highway 31, Mallard Landing is located, again, it's about 20-25 minutes south of the city center, 30-35 depending on traffic. 65 can back up from time to time. And Mallard Landing is located right off of I-65, and so the easiest and the quickest way to get to the neighborhood would be to take the Shelby County Airport exit here. You will exit off and turn right onto Smoky Road, and this is just sort of a windy country road until you can pull in to Mallard Landing. You can also exit up here in Alabaster to what is a major development with all kinds of shopping and restaurants and groceries and conveniences. And also there is a new shopping center that is coming to this exit as well. That should be completed in the next few years, and that's going to bring even more business, even more jobs, even more conveniences for you. So very easy to access the community. Here is the article from Beham Now. Fortune names Alabaster one of the best cities in the U.S. to live for families. The town of Alabaster has been named one of the top 50 best cities to live for families by Fortune magazine. Let's see. They use the following metrics to create their list. So this is what they were using as their metrics: was education, general wellness, financial health, livability, and resources for aging adults. Recognized proximity to natural areas and green spaces such as Oak Mountain State Park, which is in Pelham, and the Cahaba River. So this is the new shopping center that will be coming to that exit I showed you in Alabaster. It's going to be really nice. A lot of boutique stores, a couple of your anchor stores. $242 million development. It's going to bring in 75 new businesses. So as we're kind of touring around here, let me go ahead and show you a little bit more about Mallard Landing, this specific community. So D.R. Horton has a few types of developments that they build. This particular one is called the Tradition Series. Next is the Express Series. And then you have the Emerald Series, which is kind of like their highest end, and then the Freedom Series. which is probably more designed for, it says focus on low maintenance, easy living. So it could be like more retirement sort of situation in the Freedom series. The Emerald series, again, is kind of that top of the line for DR Horton. Express series is really focused on affordability. Like I mentioned in the last video, if you want to go and watch that, the Express series that my fiance Maggie and I bought in, we targeted that community because we're first time buyers and we're just now getting married. So we wanted something simple, we wanted something easy, we wanted something, most importantly, affordable. So that we wouldn't have to be stuck with a huge mortgage. We could take advantage of all the incentives that are being offered by new construction communities right now, and so we could move in for free. Smart thing to do, I think. Community allows leases as well, so this is a home that we're probably never going to sell. We're just going to keep hanging on to it, borrow against it if we have to, lease it out, let somebody else pay the mortgage in 3 or 4 years when we're ready to step up to a bigger home as our family grows. So this particular community is a tradition series. To the description they read is, a tradition series is where we began and the product we've grown with throughout the years, built with an emphasis on value and trust. Blah blah blah. So that's just a little description on the specific series that this is. It's kind of a step up from the Express series, but like in between the Express series and kind of that Emerald series, which is the top end. So just to take you through a little bit of what the neighborhood looks like from the photos. With the Express series community that we bought, there are not as many two-story homes. In the Tradition series, there are a lot more two-story homes. Bigger floor plans is what you're going to be looking at. Open floor plans. Again, you've still got that quality LVP flooring, granite counters, white cabinets, white walls, plenty of storage in the kitchen as usual. Recessed lighting, electric appliances. Base, you have carpet in all of the bedrooms, but you can upgrade to get that LVP in the bedrooms and bathroom, or the bedrooms if you want. The LVP comes in the bathrooms. So there's a look at some of the floor plans. Covered back porch, open back porch, whatever you like. So there's been a couple hundred properties sell thus far. The properties in this community really started selling in 2020, and you're starting to see now some resale. Some people that moved in 2020 and are now selling. One property in particular I'll show you sold for I think it was like $275 in 2020, and they just turned around and sold it for $360. So the homes are appreciating as the area appreciates, as the area becomes more desirable. This is zoned for Thompson High School, which is a great high school. I believe that they have like a 97% graduation rate at Thompson High School. It's like a freaking college. It's a really nice school, great football team as well. So this property is located, there's like, I believe there's a conservation easement to the east of the neighborhood, in between the neighborhood and the Shelby County Airport. Shelby County Airport is not like the Birmingham Airport. It's not like an international hub. It's a small airport, and so there's not a ton of air traffic coming through. I didn't see any planes in the sky while I was driving around, and so I don't think that should be any sort of deterrent for you if you're worried about the airplane noise. I didn't see any planes. If any passed overhead, I was riding with the windows down because it's finally this is the best time of the year. We're at early fall in Alabama, so I didn't hear any airplane noise, so I really wasn't worried about that. Sidewalks all through the neighborhood, very walkable. I saw several kids playing, riding bikes, riding scooters, just running around. There is a community pool. There is a sort of like a community center at the front where we came in, and there's also a really nice playground. So if you have children or you're planning to have children, there's plenty for them to run around and do. Everybody tends to drive slow and take care not to speed around stop signs, through stop signs. So I think that, if you have children and you want them to be active and have friends, I think that this would be a great place to do that, a very safe place for them. Some street parking, some people are parking on the curbs, and that's just the nature of being in a new build community like this, where the homes are a little bit more clustered together. You're gonna have that, but it wasn't frustrating. I wasn't unable to get around the neighborhood really easily with people parked on the streets. Yeah, so the direction I'm looking right now, there's nothing but trees for hundreds and hundreds of yards until you get to the airport. So I really don't think that airport noise is going to be a problem. It's also not in line of the landing strip. Landing strip's oriented north to south. This community is located to the west, so you're not going to get any planes coming ahead. That's probably why I didn't see any. And you got most of the homes have garages on the front of the house. Some of the properties that are located on corner lots have side entry garages, but the vast majority of them are going to be front entry. So let me show you some of the floor plans that are available. So we've got, again, this is a tradition series, so the floor plans are going to be larger, more bedrooms than, say, the Express series. Floor plans currently are the Belfort, which is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath. The starting price is $369,900 right now. 2-car garage. So you've got a bedroom, probably a guest bed or like a home office on the main level here. Then you've got the great room kitchen, and then you're coming upstairs, and so probably that owner suite is going to be bedroom 2 in this particular series. Well, I suppose there's a 12 and a so there's 12 by 9, 15 by 8 bedroom on the first level with its own bathroom. And then, I guess that is the master. So I guess the primary could be on this main level, and that's great. That's what we like to see is primary suites on the main level. And then you've got 3 bedrooms up. You've also sort of got a bonus room area, media room, homework room, playroom that's upstairs as well. And then you've got a shared bath for all the bedrooms up here. So that would be your Belfort plan. Next, we'll look at the Carroll. So that's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 with the Belfort. We got a 4-2, which is the Clayton. A 4-2, okay, again the Clayton. 4-2.5 with the Galen, and a 4-2 at the Rhett. So this 4-2.5, the Belfort, is 2,200 square feet. 5-bedroom is going to be 2,500 square feet. That one starts at $384,900. Quite a large home. Okay, don't really want to look at that. Let's see if we can get the floor plan some. Looks like we do have a bedroom, home office on the main level in the Carroll. And are we going to have 4 bedrooms up? Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is looking like maybe that's the primary on the bottom level. Of course, this could be the primary on the second level too. So 4 bedrooms up plus a living area in the Carroll plan. Again, that's 2,500 square feet, 5 bedrooms. So that's going to be your largest in the Carroll. Again, starting at around $384,900. And then you've got the Clayton. Let's hit the Galen first, which is going to be 2,300 square feet, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, starting at $359,000. All right, so you've got your first floor. You got a flex room here is what they're calling it, and then they're putting the primary up top for the Galen. So 2-car garage, huge great room. That's really nice. And then you've got what they're calling a flex room, which could be a bedroom, Potentially, maybe this wall is open, so that's more, actually that's not really a bedroom. I suppose you could close it off if you wanted to, but that's going to be open. There's not going to be a door here, so that's going to be more of a home office, potential playroom, a dedicated dining room if that's what you wanted. And then you've got all 4 bedrooms up top. There's not like an open living area here. I suppose you could make something work at the top of the stairs, but you've got all 4 bedrooms here. Of course, you got your primary with its own bathroom, and a bathroom here for all these 3 bedrooms to share. Looks like laundry is upstairs as well. So that's going to be the Galen plan. And then let's look at the Carroll. This is, wait, did we look at that one already? We did look at that one already. Or finally, we're going to hit the Rhett. And the Rhett is almost an identical floor plan to the Cali in D.R. Horton's Express community. It's essentially the same. And it's starting at $339,900. So this one, you're going to have your primary suite on the main level. Yeah, this is an identical floor plan to what we're getting, looks like. So you got your entry, bedroom to the left immediately, shared bathroom, second bedroom, third bedroom or office. I'm using it as an office. And then you got your primary all the way in the back. So that is the Rhett plan. So what I've got, what I'm looking at now is all the active, sold, contingent, pending, and coming soons for the entire neighborhood dating back to first sales in 2020. And let's start looking at these from 2020. So we've got this 3-2 on Flyview Lane that listed at $222 in January of 2020, and it ultimately sold for that price in June, and so they gave $4,000. So again, these houses started to sell in 2020. Many of these, that's what builders do, man. They kind of start the initial pricing when the neighborhood's being built a bit lower, and then they kind of raise the prices over time. It looks like we have a resale. No, that one's new. That one's new. Let me go and look at some recents just so that you can understand kind of where things are moving. Let's look at this sold. This is existing. So this one was built in 2020, 3,300 square feet, listed for $469,900 and sold last March for $440,000. So $440,000 in 2024. Let's go back and see if we can get an idea of what it sold for initially. $305,000. So that was the base price, $305,000 in 2020, and then they recently sold it for $440,000. So I can't guarantee that this was the final price that they purchased it at. This was at least the base price before any add-ons or upgrades or customizations. But I mean, it just kind of goes to show you that new construction does appreciate over time. In this case, we had a ballpark of around $305,000 what it sold for, and then 4 years later, they're getting $135,000 more than they bought it for. So there's your indication that you are buying into something that will appreciate over time. So that was your drive through of Mallard Landing. Show you a few of the floor plans. I'll leave links in the description if you want to check out some of these properties that are on the market now. As always, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Be sure to like this video so more people can see it. Subscribe so you can see upcoming videos coming soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.